In a small Yoruba village nestled between rolling hills and vast farmlands, there lived a beautiful young woman named Adizwa. Her name, meaning crown of beauty, was well deserved, for her radiant smile and graceful demeanor captured the hearts of everyone who met her. But beneath her beauty lay a life filled with sorrow. Adizwa had lost her mother at a tender age, and her father, Chief Adideji, had remarried a woman named Ayabo. At first, Ayabo pretended to be kind, but as time passed, her true colors emerged. She was a cruel and envious woman who saw Adizwa as a threat to her own daughter's prospects. Ayabo made it her mission to make Adizwa's life as difficult as possible. One day, Ayabo hatched a wicked plan to rid herself of Adizwa for good. She approached her husband with a proposal. "Adideji," she said sweetly, "Adizwa is of marriageable age. Why don't we find her a suitable husband?" Adideji nodded thoughtfully. "That is true, Ayabo. Do you have someone in mind?" "As a matter of fact, I do," Ayabo replied, hiding her smirk. "There is a wealthy man in a neighboring village named Alhaji Tand. He has expressed interest in marrying her. It would be a good match for our family." What Ayabo didn't mention was that Alhaji Tand was an elderly, disabled man who had a reputation for being arrogant and harsh. She knew that marrying him would ensure Adizwa's misery. Adizwa protested when she heard the news. "Baba, please. I cannot marry a man I do not love, especially someone so much older than me." But Ayabo, with her silver tongue, convinced Chief Adideji that the marriage was in Adizwa's best interest. Reluctantly, her father agreed, and the preparations began. On the day of the wedding, Adizwa was dressed in a beautiful oso oak adorned with beads and cowries. But behind her veil, tears streamed down her face. As she was led to Alhaji Tand's compound, she felt as if her world was crumbling. When she arrived, Adizwa was surprised to find the compound bustling with life. The women of the household welcomed her warmly, and her new husband, Alhaji Tand, greeted her with a smile that was far gentler than she had expected. Though he was confined to a wheelchair, his eyes sparkled with intelligence and kindness. Over the weeks that followed, Adizwa discovered that Alhaji Tand was not the monster she had imagined. He was a wise and compassionate man who treated her with respect. He told her stories of his youth, his travels, and the misfortune that had left him disabled. Adizwa began to see him in a new light, and a genuine bond started to form between them. One day, Alhaji Tand called Adizwa into his study. "My dear," he said, "I know this marriage was forced upon you. I do not wish to keep you here against your will. If you wish to leave, I will ensure that you are well cared for." Adizwa was moved by his sincerity. "No, Alhaji," she replied, "I will stay. You have shown me nothing but kindness, and I want to honor this union." As time went on, Adizwa's happiness grew. She took charge of the household, earning the admiration of everyone in the village. She also helped Alhaji Tand with his business, using her intelligence and resourcefulness to expand his trade. Together, they became a formidable team. Back in her father's house, Ayabo was furious. She had expected Adizwa to return in disgrace, but instead, word reached her that Adizwa was thriving. One day, Ayabo decided to visit Alhaji Tand's compound to see for herself. She arrived unannounced and was shocked by what she found. The once timid Adizwa was now a confident and radiant woman, standing proudly beside her husband. "Adizwa!" Ayabo exclaimed, feigning delight. "I see you are doing well." "Yes, Aya Ayabo," Adizwa replied, her voice steady. "I am very happy here." Ayabo's jealousy burned like fire. She had underestimated both Adizwa and Alhaji Tand. But before she could scheme further, the villagers began to speak out against her. They praised Adizwa for her resilience and condemned Ayabo for her cruelty. In the end, Ayabo's plan backfired spectacularly. Adizwa and Alhaji Tond became one of the most respected couples in the region, known for their generosity and wisdom. Adizwa forgave her stepmother but kept her at arm's length, refusing to let her negativity overshadow her newfound happiness. And so, the story of Adizwa and Alhaji Tond became a tale of hope and redemption, a reminder that even in the darkest times, love and kindness can prevail.